Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm so excited to have you here today again and to joining me today. Let us start and continue our series from Osho, the book of the fire of the truth. We are going today to read some pages from this book about what is the use of analyzing the rubbish of the mind, sorting it out. Anybody who says anything different is immediately expelled. It seems it's not a science but a political party of a fanatic religion, not scientific research. And the same is true about Jung. Jung came to India to meet someone because in the East people have been working in the mind for thousands of years, but they have never developed anything like psychoanalysis. They developed meditation into a different approach. It takes years. There are people who have been in the psychoanalysis for 15 years and they have reached nowhere. They have changed their psychoanalyst in the hope that perhaps somebody else will help, but they have not reached anywhere else. They cannot because all that psychoanalysis does, all the schools, whether Adlerian or Jungian or Freudian, is to sort out the rubbish of your mind, interpret it according to their minds, and what is the point of it all. In the East, we have not developed psychoanalysis. You have been developed meditation, simply takes you away from the garbage, takes you beyond the garbage. It is not worth bothering about. And if you want to bother about it, you can go on bothering for lives. You will not come to an end, but just being a witness to your mind without doing anything to the mind, just being aloof, just seeing it as if thoughts are moving on a screen and simply watching it without any judgment of good and bad. A strange experience happens. Thoughts slowly start disappearing. Soon a moment comes when there is only an empty screen, no thoughts. And when there is no object, no thought for your consciousness, it turns back upon itself because there is nothing preventing it. That is exactly the meaning of the word object. It prevents, it objects. When there is no object, consciousness goes, and just as everything moves in the circles in existence, consciousness also moves in a circle. It comes back. Upon its own source. So it comes back upon its source, and the meeting of the consciousness with its own source is the explosion of light. The greatest celebration that a man is capable of, the greatest orgasmic experience. And it is not something that happens and is finished. No, once it has happened, it continues, it remains with you. It becomes almost like you are breathing, you are life, you live it in 24 hours a day. Jung had come to India in search of someone to find out what the East has done to create so many people like Gautam Buddha. Not one but hundreds. You have gone beyond mind and all its troubles and problems, worries, anxieties. What is the secret? He was going to universities, meeting, wasting your time, These people are not the right people. These people have gone to the West to learn psychoanalysis, and they have teaching psychoanalysis in the universities. You have come to seek somebody who is absolutely untouched by the West, and there is a man. And there was a man, Sri Ramana Maharishi, wherever Jung went, and he was there for the 3 months. The same name was given to him. Go to Aruna Shad in South India and meet this man who is uneducated, who knows nothing of psychoanalysis. He is the man the East has been able to produce. Just go and sit with him and talk with him and listen to him. If you have some questions, ask him, but you will be surprised. Jung never went there, and later on, feeling he would be criticized, Jung wrote, I considerably did not go to Ramana Maharishi because the East has its own way, the West has its own way, and they should not be mixed. Then why did he go to India at all? Just to protect himself from the criticism that when he was told again and again to go to a man who was available, which is rare, and he did not go there, although he went up to Madras, from where it was only a 2-hour journey to Arunachal. Jung did not go to the man, and just by sitting he would have seen how a clear man, how a man is who has cleaned his mind completely. His eyes, his gestures, his words, his authority. He did not quote scriptures. He knows himself. Jung did not go there. He himself felt guilty. To defend himself, he started writing that the East and the West have different ways. This is nonsense, because man, whether in the East or in the West is the same. And it is strange that he was teaching Eastern students Western psychology. If he was really honest, he would have refused, because this is the mixing East and West. He would have said, go back to the East. He was teaching from Eastern students Western psychology, but he was not ready to go to an Eastern meditator just to meet him. What is the fear? The fear is that Jung is as normal a person as you are, just knowledgeable. He had gathered a person he has gathered from books, but he has no authentic experience of his own. Western psychoanalysis is just a business. It is cheating people. It is simply exploiting people who are helpless, and because there is no alternative, people have to go to it. The psychoanalysts themselves go to other psychoanalysts, and psychoanalysts go mad more than any other profession. They commit suicide more than any other profession. They are more perverted in every way than any other profession. It is a very strange phenomenon, and it is not a science at all. It is just a fiction, but it has become a big profession. Jews missed Jesus, who created the biggest fair, that of Christianity, and Jews have never been able to forgive themselves. Their own son was going to create such a big film, and they crucified the poor boy. Sigmund Freud is another Jew, Karl Marx is another Jew, and these two have tried hard to compensate for what Jews missed when they crucified Jesus. This time they did not crucify Karl Marx, neither did they crucify Sigmund Freud. They have learned the lesson that crucifixion is costly. the whole business goes into other people's hands. Thank you very much for your listening, and until the next time, keep seeking the truth with me and with